But looking at his work, it just felt immediately perfect for cigarettes because it was kind of sexually ambiguous, and but just very like black and white and stark.
I know that you say I get mean when I'm drinking, but then again,
The Smiths was a huge influence as far as I think Morrissey was just using his personal collection of photos for like the album covers and the singles basically. And it just gave them a really strong vibe. Like you see a Smiths record, you just know it immediately. I mean, I just thought that was amazing the way they did it. And obviously, the Smiths being one of my favorite groups as well. So I just wanted to have that aura. Like I wanted to feel like the way the Smiths felt so special. Like there's really no one like them. I wanted to have that same kind of vibe for the music we were doing. And also another good example is Belle and Sebastian, which I was looking at, and they're playing at this festival, obviously. Unfortunately, we can't see them because we have to leave, which is a drag. But same thing, they would just take photographs. I'm sure they were influenced by the Smiths too, obviously, I know they're big fans. But they were just taking photographs with their friends, pretty much, posed in certain ways, and just kind of using, like, just certain colors for each record, you know? Like Tiger Milk or Sinister or Boy with the Arab Strap. It's the same thing that gave them just like a really special vibe, and they feel kind of special in the same way as the Smiths in a way. So those, even just taking like those two bands as influences was kind of enough for me to kind of like want to create the same kind of world they were doing, you know. And my initial thought was to just, being a big film fan, I just thought, what if I just take kind of vintage images of kind of just actresses that I love, or film stills or something, like using like Anna Karenina or like Catherine Deneuve or something, and just kind of have like them like kind of be on different records or something, and that would kind of be the style. But I told one of my friends about it, and he said, no, I think you should maybe look into like, instead of doing something like maybe kind of appropriate like surrealist art from the 30s. And I was a big fan of like Buñuel, and like I'm like still a huge fan of him, and just like that surrealist art movement. So I started looking, just kind of digging into different artists from that era, different photographers, and I stumbled upon Man Ray. That was, I mean, he's closely, I think, he'd taken a lot of photographs of like Salvador Dali and Marcel Duchamp. He'd like taken photos of different surrealists and stuff like that. But looking at his work, it just felt immediately perfect for cigarettes because it was kind of sexually ambiguous, and but just very like black and white and stark, and there was just kind of an ambiguous vibe to it overall. So it was literally just taking a look at his work, and I just thought, I saw the image of the first EP and I thought, that's great, like just use that. Years later, I was looking at more of his stuff and I saw The Feather and I thought, same thing. So it was kind of instinctual, but it just felt like it was a perfect choice.